saying One Piece has hit its 1,000th chapter of the big 3 shonens.
Not big 3 anymore. It's just the big.
Oh yeah,
it's the big shonen.
It's like the big 3 like final part, and we're getting a new big 3 in terms of like I don't want to.
There's no new big 3.
There's no.
There is no.
I don't think there is.
I don't think. I look at the new big 3 as like the one that people talk about the most, which is like My Hero, Demon Slayer.
My Hero, Demon Slayer, and the third one's up for debate. But I'm gonna say this. I think it's gonna blow up the way that it like. I think it's gonna blow up. It's just gonna be like after it's done. It's gonna like have like this big impact. I think Boruto is gonna blow up, bro. Boruto right now.
Next generation.
Like, say we get another. Like, say we actually move on in the story and stuff, and it gets interesting. I think it's gonna be huge.
You know what's crazy? Literally, like 2 weeks ago or like a week and a half ago, the trailer dropped for the new arc, and they're finally gonna get to the part. You know, in the beginning.
That's what I'm saying.
The guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like in terms of big 3, I feel like, yeah, you can say there's a new big 3, but I don't think they'll ever live up.
There's no like I don't think like
and there's no
it's so seasonal now.
Yeah,
there's no long running show like and even when there is like Black Clover, no one's like crazy about it.
No,
it's like even Demon Slayer is already finished. Like Demon
Slayer's finished.
Demon Slayer's not done.
The manga's done.
Manga aside, like if we're talking.
But the anime is only gonna run for like another 4 years. Like,
and that's
but that's still a pretty good run.
That's not like Naruto, One Piece, or.
But
Bleach,
like but you're comparing it to like God tier. You can't compare it to God tier. Like it's just a different generation.
You don't want to compare it.
That's what I'm saying. It's still something
but
new.
I'm just saying, like, the reason
it's kind of like old school rap.
The reason they were the big 3 is because of 1, their quality, 2, their longevity,
their storytelling too.
Their longevity as well.
Quality is questionable.
I mean,
it's questionable.
Towards the end of like Naruto.
I mean,
Naruto couldn't do relationships. One Piece couldn't do relationships.
No.
Bleach couldn't do story.
Bleach couldn't do story. Dragon Ball couldn't do like actual world
anything.
Building.
Dragon Ball couldn't do world building. It was mostly combat, and there's the only character that got character development in Dragon Ball was Vegeta, and
Piccolo in original Dragon Ball.
Piccolo in original, but most people remember
or Saiyan Saga. Saiyan Saga as well. That's it. That's it.
And yeah, I would say Gohan, but like he got it, and then he just like
but it's all right that there are no animes that compared because we just leave this at the big 3.
Yeah,
and then we don't compare them.
There's no other big 3 because like even if you like even try to fit things in, you say Demon Slayer, you say whatever Boruto, whatever. It's like people are always now with everything being seasonal, they're always big on the one thing that's for that season. So like last season was like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
This season is now like Attack on Titan. Next season is gonna be like
something else. There's
Dr. Stone or it's gonna be the Boruto arc.
Been around for a minute though.
Yeah.
Right, but it's seasonal. So like
seasonal.
when it finally comes back into production, people talk about it again like My Hero. Like when My Hero is gonna come back with the next season, people are gonna talk about it like
just
a wave.
The disconnected where I guess me and Hans will see it is different. Is just like the hype. I think what you're explaining is hype. There's a lot of hype which does come seasonal, but the potential for a show like Demon Slayer is huge. The potential for a show like My Hero. First of all, My Hero can probably be longer than Naruto.
My Hero is gonna
be
just
there
as
for
long.
A minute.
It's gonna be as long as Naruto.
You know, and like these shows, I think the point that me and Hans are making is the new era has the potential to have the impact to say like our brother and sister.
I mean, yeah,
I'm saying Demon Slayer is just as it beat One Piece in sales in Japan.
100%. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's not related to the hype. It matters like where it'll end off. And I think Boruto, Demon Slayer, and My Hero, that shit's gonna like have it. Like that shit's gonna stand for a good minute.
It's a generational thing where like, we grew up with.
We're boomers, like literally.
Like I said,
if you say boomer, goddamn time, I'm gonna have to invite.
We have to accept it.
We're gonna have to invite that girl here. Like, what's her name?
We're Gen Z.
We're Gen Z.
Okay, boomer.
The one who made that song, yes. Because like these two are gonna have to meet at one point. Like, Jesus.
No, but like what I'm trying to say is like those 3 anime are probably gonna be like the big anime, but they're not gonna be like the big.
I don't know.
Like, I
don't classify it as big 3. I think there's just like
the big 3 was one thing that happened in anime history that I don't think will ever be repeated. But I'm not saying that those shows are gonna be like not gonna be like the same.
No, they're just as big.
They're just as big, but like the big 3 will always be solidified.
Right.
Like it's never gonna repeat. You know,
Nah,
that's what I'm trying to say. It's
I think it could.
I don't know because
it's kind of like the best way I'm processing thing is like how people say like their top 5 rappers or top 3 rappers or whatever, and like how it changes. You see like old heads, they have their standpoint. The mid gens, they have their standpoint, and now like our like brother and sister, they have their standpoint, kind of thing.
But,
like the idea of the big, the idea of the big three
to them.
You know what I mean?
We just can't compare like generations.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a new dynamic. There's a new
new interests, new art styles. Like Demon Slayer, first of all, Demon Slayer is ridiculous.
Yeah, Demon Slayer has.
People said they don't like it. I've talked to some people like at my job who like it.
No way.
They like old school stuff like that. Okay, but you know who? Boomers. Sorry. But like the old people, they're like 30 years old or like 27. Like I know that's not like old, but like compared to us, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. That's where some of the the gap starts to like build up.
Yeah, it's just that nowadays animes do have we have the art and the studios to provide these animes with such excellent like art and stuff, and also like
I mean, Black Clover looks like it was made with MS Paint. But
I haven't seen
Black Clover's not in the discussion.
Black Clover was talked. That's what I'm saying. Black Clover was talked down so bad, bro. I don't even want to watch it anymore.
But like even with Boruto's just all filler.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Because now it's like okay, you're gonna tell someone to go into Boruto. But there's still hype.
You
tell someone to watch Boruto, right? And you're like, all right, now I need you to follow this list very carefully. You need to watch these episode 1 to 15, like 28, 29. Then you watch 32 to 36.
But then what happened with Naruto?
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with Naruto.
That's what I'm saying. But look how big Naruto is.
I
think the difference is it's that Naruto's done and we saw what happened.
Yeah.
Boruto, we don't know what can go. I could be completely wrong and it fucking flops.
Right.
But I think their potential is huge, bro. Because the fan base, like it's ridiculous. It's massive.
Like even if the Naruto fans aren't really with Boruto, they're gonna
come back to see what happens.
They're gonna come back. They still have their characters.
Literally,
they're going to come back and see what happens.
Yeah. I don't think Naruto would, even regardless, is like potentially yes, just as big, maybe bigger than
as
Naruto.
of right now.
But right now, it's like
it's got work to do.
It hasn't gotten anyone in. Naruto got its hooks sunk into people, and then they're like, all right, you need to skip these episodes unless you're going to see some bullshit, right?
Yeah.
But like with Boruto, they don't even have people in. Yeah. No one's watching it. But you're just saying like, oh, later on you're going to have hype and you're going to definitely go into it. And that's like a little iffy.
That's the thing with like when people got like their like the hooks sunk into Naruto, they were like, even the regular anime fans were like, all right, you can watch Naruto, but you're going to have to come to like skip a couple of these episodes. Exactly. And those regular fans that don't even like know the word filler, but they'll be like, oh, so let's just skip these episodes, and then the story progresses from here, and then you gotta skip a couple more episodes, and the story progresses.
There's like literal lists online, just like how to watch Naruto.
No.
To
like
skip
and
over
I saw one of those lists. It's literally like it had the episodes like excluded that were filler. Yeah. It was the most helpful anime website I've ever seen.
Literally,
but it's because Naruto caught the attention of so many from the jump that people are willing to be like, okay, yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. If you're telling me that these episodes are bad, then I'm just gonna skip them. But like Boruto doesn't have that yet. Because it just started off with the BS.
Exactly.
And,
I think it doesn't need to because it's not a My Hero or a Demon Slayer in the sense of a new show. Yeah. It is a part. It should have been Naruto Part 2.
Yeah,
like
honestly,
like literally.
I agree.
Because Boruto was a succession. Forgot about that. It's a succession series.
Exactly. So I don't think it needs.
My Hero and like Demon Slayer are.
They have to work for it because they've never had any success. I think it's just like. Yeah. Like, yes, it should be able to, like, hook people in with new characters, but does it have to? No. Well, the fact that it says Boruto, I'm already intrigued, first of all. You know what I'm saying? It's the power of
his name's off-brand Naruto. Like,
it literally is. Literally.
But like, they didn't change that much about that name. Like, really.
But like, they changed his goals. He doesn't want to be Hokage. That's cool. That's cool on its own.
Good, but
we saw what happened.
If that girl becomes Hokage,
she is.
She's probably She's probably Sarada. I back Sarada as Hokage.
But like to the garbage.
But like we saw Josh, back to that whole thing, right? Mm-hmm. With like it doesn't really need to work as hard. I mean, we saw what happened when it didn't work as hard, right? People saw
what's happening now?
Well, they're working hard now.
They're working hard now, but it's been 3 years.
Yeah, that so much so like I didn't even know it was out for that long. Remember we had that conversation.
Coming out weekly.
Yeah, on the when we went to Zoomies one time.
150 episodes of bullshit now.
Yeah.
We went to Zoomies one time, remember? And the guy was talking about it with his skateboard buddy or whatever. And then I was like, what? Like, that already happened? He's like, nah, the manga or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you told me there's already like a bunch of episodes.
The manga's crazy.
Yeah.
The manga's
crazy.
The manga's good. The manga's really, really good to the point where it's like if the manga was just the source material that they used and we got an episode once a month, I would not complain at all.
You got to be careful because there are manga watchers and then anime watchers.
True.
And they're different breeds.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not a manga person.
I'm a manga person.
I'm like both.
I transitioned.
I can't read.
Thing is, bro,
I was like that too. I was like, I don't want to read the manga.
Not that
you get into it, bro.
God forbid, I had to catch up.
For me, the first show that made me like switch to manga was JoJo. Like after I finished part 5, I'm like, I can't, like with the track record of how long we had to wait from between part 4 and part 5. I'm like, there's no way I'm waiting this long for part 6. And part 6 became part 7, and now I'm on part 8.
I just
it's like,
so hard.
You know, JoJo's longer than One Piece.
I was gonna bring that up. So you think like people talk about how crazy 1,000, like it's about to go to 1,000 what's called episodes, right? But the thing is that 1,000 chapters really isn't much because literally JoJo, like volume for volume, is longer than One Piece. There's already been like other series that have gone to chapter 1,000.
No. One Piece isn't the first anime to hit 1,000 chapters in the manga.
I think
it's a big thing,
brand that has done that.
It's one of the big.
JoJo's longer.
The thing is, One Piece is one of the big names.
Anime wise or manga wise?
No,
there's 1,000 episodes of JoJo.
JoJo, no. JoJo, see, that's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
JoJo is longer than One Piece, right? And One Piece just hit 1,000 chapters, and it has almost 1,000 episodes. JoJo only has like 150.
You see,
episodes.
there's way better pacing.
My bad.
That's what I'm saying.
It's 150 episodes, but it covers like only like 50, like half the story. So like by the end, it's gonna be like
300 episodes.
Like 300 episodes of JoJo.
That's
so neatly condensed.
So perfectly
that's
packaged.
That's the condensing.
One Piece, the anime is stretched. The anime is stretched for One Piece.
Way too long.
It's way too stretched. Like I agree. Like One Piece could have ended like at episode 600.
It could have ended at 600. And there's actually a point in One Piece where you can that Ali introduced me. There's a point in One Piece where you can stop.
You can just stop, bro.
Truthfully, there's a point in One Piece where you'll enjoy it, and then you'll be like, you know what? I don't need any more after this, and then leave. But at the same time, you don't want to say that because then people are like, why would I start if you could just stop midway through? So.